A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a recent development regarding the investigation into the disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, the U.S. Justice Department has delivered a substantial trove of documents to Congress. However, the top Democrat on the House Oversight Committee, Congressman Robert Garcia, has raised concerns about the nature of this release. According to Garcia, the overwhelming majority of the 33,295 pages provided had already been made public, leaving only a meager 3% containing new information. This revelation has sparked a debate over the transparency of the Justice Department's actions and their commitment to providing the American public with the truth about Epstein's case. The Justice Department began sending materials to the House Oversight Committee on Friday, responding to a subpoena that demanded all records by August 19th. Among the documents are critical materials, including video footage from the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York from the night of Epstein's death, Supreme Court filings related to Ghislaine Maxwell, and an Inspector General's report on Epstein's death. The only new information, according to Garcia, consists of less than 1,000 pages from the Customs and Border Protection's log detailing flight locations of Epstein's private plane from 2000 to 2014, along with forms indicating re-entry into the United States. Garcia expressed his frustration, stating, "There is no excuse for incomplete disclosures. Survivors and the American public deserve the truth." This sentiment highlights the ongoing struggle for accountability in high-profile cases involving powerful individuals. The lack of new information raises questions about the thoroughness of the Justice Department's investigation and the transparency of its findings. A spokesperson for the Republican members of the committee declined to comment on the specific contents of the documents, indicating that the review process is still ongoing. They noted that this batch of documents is just the first installment from the Justice Department, suggesting that more information may be forthcoming in the future. Meanwhile, a Justice Department representative defended the release, asserting that the materials provided exceeded the Democrats' initial requests when they were in charge of the committee. They emphasized the department's commitment to continue supplying information to Congress while protecting the identities of crime victims. The committee has not yet made the documents public, but plans to do so after a careful review to redact any identifying information and sensitive material related to child sexual abuse. This cautious approach underscores the department's responsibility to protect victims while also fulfilling its obligation to transparency. In a parallel development, the Justice Department also released transcripts and audio recordings from interviews conducted in late July between Ghislaine Maxwell and Todd Blanche, the department's second-in-command. These interviews are expected to provide further insights into Maxwell's connections with Epstein and the broader implications of their activities. The chair of the committee, Republican Congressman James Comer, previously commended the Justice Department for the rapid delivery of thousands of pages of documents related to Epstein. However, the current situation has prompted renewed scrutiny of the department's handling of the investigation and its willingness to disclose pertinent information to Congress and the public. As the investigation continues to unfold, the American public remains eager for clarity regarding the full extent of Epstein's operations and the individuals involved. The demand for transparency in this high-profile case reflects a broader societal expectation for accountability, especially when it comes to issues of sexual abuse and exploitation. In conclusion, the recent document release from the Justice Department has raised significant questions about the level of transparency in the Epstein investigation. With only a small fraction of new information provided, many are left wondering what other details remain hidden and how the Justice Department plans to address the concerns of survivors and the public. As Congress continues to review the materials, the hope remains that the truth will ultimately come to light, ensuring justice for those affected by Epstein's actions. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.